Welcome everybody back to another edition of Chomp News. Oh wait, wrong video. Welcome everybody back to another Double Chomp Collectibles video. Thank you guys for joining us. Today just a different video than normal. Usually I'm the one doing the the Chomp News, finding Pokemon in the wild, and then D is usually doing the business aspect of it, or like whether we messed up or the money. Also disregard doggos. I also haven't done a meal video in a while. Just haven't gotten anything lately. But hopefully that changes rather. But today we're going to talk about actually how my my pre-Rift events for Riftbound Spiritforged went this past weekend. I went in not knowing anything, just like most people, just kind of going with the flow of things. I went to 3 different shops, and all in total with D&I, it's 4 pre-releases. I did 3, he did 1. He just didn't have time like I did. My job allows me to do other things or more things than he can rather. So I was able to attend the 3, 1 in Riverside, California at GMI Games. Check them out if you're there. Been going there since I was 16. So it feels like a home to me. Went to Top Choice Gaming in Redlands, California. If you're in the area, check them out too. Love going to them. Friends of ours. And then the third one for both of us was a new shop for both of us called Flat Earth Games in Moreno Valley. Small shop, but cool people. All 3 went smooth for us. Well, the 3 went well for me, the 1 for D, but I digress. The first 3 were the 3 were great. First one started at, let's say, I believe 7 and did around 11, so about 4 hours. It was a long time, but about 5 rounds, so it was pretty extensive. I ended up going X2 with my pre-Rift deck, which actually was Rek'Sai. Did not. Also, just fair warning, I haven't played the game much. I played the Origins release event, and I did 3 tournaments after, and there was still so much more. There's still so much more I have to learn. Like, I didn't know about floating mana. Like, people at the Flat Earth Games looked at me weird. It's like a magic thing. I've never played Magic. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2014, 2011, 2014. Pokemon, Digimon, Gundam, Dragon Ball Masters. I've done all these games, and none of them really had floating mana to do with them, so I was pretty new to it. But I enjoyed Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai was cool. I went X2 with it, and then my chosen champion was Draven. Or not Draven, sorry. Yeah, Draven. It was Draven, because in the pre-Rift event, you could choose a champion unit that just correlates with the color, not necessarily the actual champion here. So I'd have to choose Rek'Sai. I could have chose Draven. And it was cool. This card's dumb, and I know why now. Why Draven's just really good. Chosen champion's really good. Deck's really good. You're able to draw a lot with the Draven deck. Good thing I didn't play against any. But yeah, so it was really good playing. Lost to, I think it was one of them was a Draven, the other one I forget who. But that was a long day. I was exhausted. I just got off work, and I came home and then drove back out to GMI Games. So that was event 1. Oh, and then I forgot to do this. This is a thing I had to do. Those are the 4 pre-Rift boxes that we both did. I did 3. D did 1. So that's all 4 of them. My second pre-Rift event was at Top Choice Gaming. We did 3 rounds. So that was one of the shorter ones, 30 minutes each. So that was fun. I actually got Lucian that time around, and this card's actually really good. Being able to load it up with a bunch of gears or equipments with the Lucian champion legend. Sorry, Lucian legend. Still learning terminology, so don't come after me in the comments, or do. I'm still learning. But this was a really fun deck. I think Lucian himself as the champion unit was very good. Thinking about slotting him into other orange decks like my Misfortune deck or Sivir for that matter, or even Jax, which hopefully we're able to figure out our decks for a 1K coming up. So hopefully we can get that going. But yeah, that was number 2 for me, and went I went X1, and also all these events came with extra packs, so that was great. I'll be showing some of the notable mentions for our notable cards that we pulled after I'm done with talking about this stuff. So if you like to skip, go right ahead, no issues. But I'm just telling you about my experience with the pre-release event, because I've done many a Digimon event. I've done many pre-release event for Digimon, pre-releases for Gundam, pre-releases for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it. And this one was different. Enjoyed it though. Enjoyed it a lot. The third pre-release event was the one I think that I did the best in. It was Rumble, and I really enjoyed Rumble as a legend, and then chosen a champion as well. Both B and I were like, maybe we're onto something. I mean, it's really fun for sure. I don't know if it's competitive or like anything of that sort, but we're definitely interested to try it out. Even D was like, yeah, we got to try something. So maybe some spice with it. But I definitely enjoyed using Rumble with the Hex, I think it's called Hex Tech or something like that. I forget what it is. But the gear that lets you turn it into a mech. Honestly, I didn't know if it was flavor text or the actual effect of it to turn it into a mech, or it says I'm a mech. But that's how I kind of played. If I'm wrong, let me know. Again, just still learning. But this one I went X1 in a 5-round event, X1. Losing to D. Honestly, we always play against each other. Whenever we play an event, we always play each other. We were both 2-0, and then there was like D and Will, you're playing. I'm like, oh man, it just happens every time. So at this point, it's just a meme. But it was very fun playing Rumble. A lot of our games, or my games at least, were very good. It was a lot of back and forth, a lot of going in, losing, winning. There was even a point where me and my opponent went to 16 might together, and it was a tie. So that was fun. Definitely defending +1, or shielded +1 was great. But this one was very fun. They actually wanted to go in the top 8 for the third pre-ref event, and it was already 11 o'clock, and that would have sucked if we were there till 1 o'clock in the morning. But the top 8, which D got 4th and I got 5th, he lost his final round. Tell him he sucks in the comments. he was my only loss, so he was taking me with him in the winner's circle. But otherwise, it would have been until 2 in the morning playing, and nobody wanted that. So we took our winnings and just dipped, honestly. But that was number 3 for the pre-release event. Overall, it was very fun. I really enjoyed the incorporation of equipments and gears, the gear equipments. I really enjoyed that aspect. The only way I could explain it from a non-Magic perspective was the way that combat works reminds you a lot of Dragon Ball, where you have comboing. So with this, if you have quick draw on a weapon, or you have reaction speeds, then it's kind of like that, where you go back and forth, and I really enjoyed that. Or you have like counter plays for Dragon Ball itself too, where you pay mana or energy to do certain things. So I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I mean, I'm really excited to see or even play more. And that's kind of the hope right now, is that we're hoping to play just a lot more, so we bring everybody here more content. Because I know for Gundam, and I know for Digimon, there's like 1 or 2 decks on the channel, and that's primarily just, for example, Digimon. It's just not fun for me currently at the moment. There's too many, from what I can tell, OTK decks, and it's just not a lot back and forth. It's just turn 1, turn 2, and go in. I know the TS deck is kind of going in, and I know for Gundam set 2 wasn't very fun either, and I hear set 3 is just the same. But I love both franchises, IPs, and I really want to play again. Dragon Ball on this side kind of just also got really stale and out of control, so I was like, I'm out. But I'm gonna try to play Riftbound a lot more. I do want to go back to Digimon again too, to play that a lot more. I'm looking at a One Piece card now, and I'm just like, I don't play One Piece. I like the cards, I like the characters, I like the IP, I like the show. Just don't play the card game. But we're gonna try to play more. I know, like I said, there's a 1K coming up, and we're gonna experiment. We got a couple of boxes coming in, so I don't know what we're gonna do with those. If we're just gonna single them out, or sell them as is. Just keep a lookout. If you see it on the website, you'll see it there. But instead of me dragging on, it's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna go through some of the notable pulls and then get out of here. So we got a Lucian Altar. This card looks really cool. It actually reminds me of Reaper from Overwatch, like one of his skins. So that's really cool. D actually pulled this one. It's an Altar Rumble. And then we both, funny enough, got Altar Fioras. And funny enough, before the actual event, I was just like, this art looks so cool. It actually reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender Water Tribe. That's what it reminds me of. So I kind of want to keep one just for the collection. And then got a Defiant Dance for Aurelia. Got a Spinning Axe, which D notably forgot that it's a reaction speed spell, or what is it, gear, or weapon. And he had left 2 open for the sole purpose of using it, and didn't use it. So read your cards, homie. Got a Danger Zone, like the song. And then we both, or I think I pulled up both of them. No, I pulled both of them. Both 2 Tianas. And then I got a Ancient Henge. I think this card can be useful later, not now. Its usefulness will come later. Even I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can actually use bullet time with this pretty well. But I don't know. I'm just a noob. Got a Zero Drive. Really cool artwork on this. Forge Fire Cape. Like the stock still looks the same. I heard we were supposed to get a different stock, but it's still pretty good. I will say that the edges are cleaned up more, which I like a lot from the first. And then this was so crazy. Like I thought this was interesting. I didn't know we were getting alt arts again. So I got an alt art Comrune, which is interesting. Didn't expect to get this, but I'll take it. And a couple like notable rares coming up. You got a Fizz, which good card. Just play any. What 3 cost or less spell, and then you don't pay the cost. But you do pay power costs. Remember that. So you play Rebuke and Ride the Wave and stuff like that. So really good card. Ferris Forerunner. If Rebuke wasn't a thing, this card would be so much better. But I still think this card's really good. Slap a weapon with deflect on it, and you're in. It's just really good value. And then Double Switcheroo, which was literally one of the best hidden cards to have. Every time I went in and they had a hidden card, I was like, it has to be a Switcheroo. There's no way. And funny enough, only one time it was Switcheroo. The rest of the times it was that 3 cost 1 might card that bounces back a 3 might or less unit. I believe that's what it is. But I always prefer Switcheroo. good card by the way too. But anyways, that comes to the conclusion of our little little update video, as well as the pre-Rift event update. If you are in the area of any pre-Rift events this week or haven't done any, I would suggest doing it. If you didn't have the chance to do it this time, definitely do it for the next set, which is Unleashed, I believe. And it's just a grand old time, especially if you have a cool amount of people around you. I went alone for the most part for the first 2, which I will say was kind of lonely. But I did meet some cool people. Shout outs to William, Dexter, and what's the homie's name? It's not Aiden. It's Andre. Shout out to you, Andre. But shout out to all of you guys. You guys made it really fun for me. Really cool meeting you guys. And yeah, we're definitely excited to make some decks. I will hopefully put a couple deck profiles actually, up of hopefully some winning ones that we win with. If not, just deck profiles in general. And we'll talk soon. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to talk about, please be sure to put in the comments. Please tell me what decks you're building. I would love to hear it. I'm always up for new ideas, new strategies, new everything. And I know D's the brewmaster himself, the coffee maker. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Thanks you guys for hanging with me, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.